success story from none other than Hyacinth. Congratulations, Hyacinth.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you,
Kaya ka
and
ba? Are
thanks
you
for
happy?
everyone.
What's
Sobra,
your
grabe.
feeling?
I'm so happy. I don't know if I'm going to use. It's actually my first time to use this, but I'm really over the moon. I'm so elated, ecstatic, whatever. I'm so happy.
Okay. Hyacinth, please tell us about little background of you. Tiga saan ka talaga sa Philippines? Anong gusto mo
I
i-represent?
Well, I grew up in Cagayan de Oro City. I moved to Manila when I started studying for college.
So right now, Manila or CDO?
Cagayan.
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 Siyempre, mahal
Yeah,
mo Cagayan.
really. Of course, Bisdak. Proud to be.
Yeah. So sa mga bisdak dyan, pares na si
Yeah, proud to
Hyacinth.
represent.
Okay. Saan ka nag-work now? Ayun.
Well, I'm working at King Fahd Medical City in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Been here for 9 years.
For how many years?
At 9.
Wow.
9 years. 9 long years, yeah.
So I think
Loyal.
2011.
Yes.
Okay. And then what area?
I work as a rehab nurse, but when I arrived here, I worked in the emergency department, and then after a year, I moved to different department.
Okay.
I wasn't happy.
Yes, from Jemar Talingas, proud bisdak to ma'am from Davao.
Yes, high five.
Okay. So yes, Hyacinth, please, where did you took, when did you took your exam? Paper-based or computer-based, and why?
Okay. Well, I took the exam. I sat for the IELTS exam 4 days ago. That was October 9. Yeah, the 9th of October. And
quick. That was quick, the result, because you got
yes,
it
just
after
3 days.
3 days, see?
Yeah, 3 days. I was surprised because I received the email in the morning when I woke up. So I was surprised. My heart was pounding so fast. I took it with British Council and computer-based.
Computer-based. Why computer-based?
Computer-based because I've heard that, well, aside from my illegible handwriting, I've heard that it's easier to do it with computer-based. So I went with computer-based, and true enough, it was really, user-friendly.
Okay. So, how was your preparation? I know you've been so active, especially in swoosh.
Well,
preparation, how long did you prepare?
I started seriously preparing in August. I joined the swoosh, the Phonetics, so that's a long name for a group, but I joined that group in June, I think, and I was with you guys. And I became active, but I didn't have time to study for myself. I don't know if others can relate, but I was just busy. I was just active in the group. Yeah, busy helping others, but I didn't get the chance to help myself. So I started preparing seriously in August. Yeah, I started with speaking right after my first mock exam with Alexander. So I realized that I still had a big room for improvement.
Okay. What materials did you use? Who are you talking with? How did you prepare?
Well, if I'm going to start with listening, I honestly I used Swoosh English alone. That's my only resource. Swoosh English, and then for reading and writing, my God, I didn't study, to be honest. I really didn't study. I just learned how to structure the sentences, but I didn't practice. So yeah, I deserve that score. And for speaking, I use the Assistant IELTS speaking app. So highly recommended, guys. If UWorld is for NCLEX, this app is for IELTS. Yeah, and I had speaking buddies, but I was really shy. You know that I'm not into talking, diba? I'm not joining the speaking, you know what, speaking practices. I'm not really into
But I heard
talking.
one of your performance and I could say, I think you have the potential. So, looking,
Well,
yeah.
thank you, but I was really scared. I was just forced to speak. So, but it helped me because because of that I found out what my weaknesses were. So I focused on those points, especially with paraphrasing and vocab. I was weak in those points.
Okay, but we are
Only
just to
that.
make it clear, we are not encouraging everyone not to practice on your reading and writing. Okay.
Yeah, guys, please see, you're gonna get a low score like what I had if you're not practicing your reading and writing. So please, guys, practice at least maybe 10 writing tasks. It would help you a lot. And for reading, oh my god, I really had a difficult time during the exam. I don't know that my topic was about ancient foreign languages. So guys, if you have the time, try to search for on that topic and study. Yeah, don't
Um,
copy me.
yes. I think this is one of the question that I might be thrown to you later. If you don't mind, could you please tell us your score?
Listening, I got 8.5.
Uh,
Reading, I got 6.
mm,
That's embarrassing. Writing, I got 6.5, and speaking, I got 8. So my
wow,
overall band score
my
was
goodness.
7.5. Yeah,
Clap,
luckily
clap.
I passed.
8.
Yay!
Okay. You need to be one of the judges in our speaking battle.
No
Judge.
worries. I'd love
Okay.
to.
Yeah. And then, so that's your score. On your actual
Mm.
exam, please tell us about your experience. What for your reading and writing, listening and reading. On your
Well, for listening, I found it really easy because I was able to really prepare and practice a lot of listening tasks in Swoosh English. So that is why it was so easy for me, the listening part. And what did I get? Multiple choice questions, short answers, table, only those things.
okay. For reading,
I'm sorry, for reading, I got fossils.
hmm,
Yeah, and then
okay.
what
Anyway,
what else?
no pressure.
It was traumatic. It was
Okay.
traumatic, so I didn't. I have selective memory.
Okay. So for your writing, what is your task one question?
My writing task one topic was about a comparison between levels of chemical components in a bar chart and what do you call that? Levels of chemical components of no levels of carbon emissions. I'm sorry, between a variety of chemical components, and I was tasked to do a bar chart for the task two writing. What was that? My
What's your
topic
topic?
was
Is it a agree or
my
disagree
topic.
type or
To what extent do you agree or disagree? Yes. It was about many people nowadays are moving or traveling away from their families. So, and I had a follow-up question, why? And another follow-up question was, what
follow?
effect does this bring to families?
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
It's for writing. Task
Yeah,
to
for
writing.
writing, but
Why there's
yeah,
a
but there
follow-up
were
question?
follow-up questions. I
Hmm,
No, yeah, really, I didn't
so
understand
nice.
why and what was that about.
I think that's the new strategy for the
My God, I was, yeah, I wasn't
what,
expecting that.
what type of
To
question?
what extent do you?
The follow-up.
So just prepare for surprises, guys. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
So maybe because it's September, according to them, if it's September or the last every quarter they're changing questions, so it might be like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
so let's move on to your 8.0 score on your speaking. Um, First you need to tell us or describe us your examiner.
my examiner, she was good looking, and no, she's good looking, and she seemed nice during the exam. but she was a tad intimidating. I was intimidated by her facial expressions. And yeah, she looks young, in her
What's
late
her
30s maybe.
nationality, do you think? She's from where?
I think she's I'm not sure,
She's
British.
blonde? British?
Yeah, she's British. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So for your part one question on your speaking, what
Mm.
are the questions thrown to you?
Well, the questions um, were about the city where I grew up in, and then about handwriting, changes, if I like changes, what were the changes in my hometown, and what else? Comedy films. If
Mhm.
I like comedy films, or do I find them amusing, like that. And yeah, those were the only topics I remembered in my part one.
So it's good that it's actually you can find those questions in our application, right?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
really,
So
absolutely.
for your part two, what topic did you describe?
I was told in my cue card, I was told to describe a person who shows his or her emotions openly, and that's in the IELTS assistant speaking app.
Hmm.
Yes. So just yeah, if you read the topics, a lot of topics, the more you will have the chance of the more chance of passing.
Yeah.
Chances, I mean.
Okay. So is there a follow-up question for that?
Yeah, the follow-up question. Actually, I spoke for about 2 minutes, and then she stopped me, and then she gave me she asked me questions about emotions, and
Mm.
yeah, just emotions. And then in my part three,
Mm.
it's the most challenging part because she asked me about emotional intelligence versus logical intelligence.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
leadership. Yeah, about my president, and then if I liked my president, or what are the good qualities of being a leader, and then about emotions, decision making, which was also in the app. So what else? And communication. So
Mm.
those were the topics I remember that were asked to me.
Okay. I think that's
Mhm.
kind of really challenging question because
Yeah, they were.
you will hear it for the first time. I think you will be nervous.
I was
The
really
mental
nervous, Sir
block.
Jeff. Really.
Okay.
My God.
So Hyacinth, um, after your exam, especially in speaking, wait, that's another question later. Okay. So did you use big words, connectors, and idioms on your speaking exam?
Well, highfalutin words, I think I just used less than five.
Okay.
Trust me, guys. Yeah, just never use fancy words when you are not sure how to use it in sentences, because it will just pull your score down. Make sure you're comfortable. And with that, I was comfortable of using those maybe 5 words. I just use complex sentences. That's all. With connectors and fillers, yes, I used a lot. Like instead of I think, I used I reckon, or what I reckon is, and then instead of I guess, I used I suppose, like that. Those uncommon words. And if I some there are times when I really don't know what to say, I just begin with I've been mulling this over lately, or I've
Mhm.
been thinking about this lately, something like that.
Take note of
Yeah,
that,
just
guys.
yes, just use your fillers. It's it's like a distraction to the examiner, because the examiner will be impressed that you are speaking like naturally. So yeah, guys, please use fillers. Connectors, not so. Just the fillers. What else? Because I didn't give a lot of examples, I wasn't able to expand all my answers. So please, guys, try to expand your answers. You can get better scores than me.
Oh my goodness. Your score is
Mm.
actually far better than us.
You
Eight.
know what? I want to say this in Tagalog,
Okay.
just to emphasize. Dinaan ko sa arte. So
Wow.
you, so
So
yeah, just
confident
be
white.
confident.
Talagang sobrang confident ka talaga.
Yes, I was. comfortable with my English during that time. I'm not that good in speaking. I know that, but I just made the examiner feel that I am confident, that I know what I'm saying. Yeah, so boost your confidence.
So,
Practice.
kasi yung sinasabi natin noon, parang kailangan confident, regardless, bahala na, basta wag kang kabahan, lalo na yung voice and gestures.
Yes.
Yeah, Jemar said right. Okay.
Yeah, Jemar.
So after ng speaking mo, na-feel mo ba, oh my God, since I'm confident, pasado ako neto?
No, the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. I cried.
Why?
Because I
Tears
was
of
not
joy?
able to.
Tears of joy.
No, not really. When I was just standing in front of the building, when after my exam, I stood in front of British Council building, and then I cried to God. I said, Lord, I don't want to take another exam. Please don't let me take another exam. I cried because I wasn't confident in part 3. I really found the questions really hard. And I was already pausing and hesitating for more than 2 seconds. So maybe because I just lacked practice and, I was really nervous.
Okay. So yes. The night prior your exam, what did you do?
I slept. I
So,
didn't study. I slept. Because because I was afraid that if I didn't sleep early, I might not be able to sleep anymore. So yeah, I forced myself. I took paracetamol 1 gram. Guys, not advisable, but maybe because I also had a mild headache. Because you know what, Sir Jeff, I'm just going to share with you, my original test date was on the 26th of September, but I got tested positive for COVID.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So how are you now? Okay ka na? Negative na?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. But during those 2 weeks that I was quarantined, I was really feeling ill, and I was devastated because I tried to practice speaking, but every time I did, my throat would hurt and get so dry. So I really cried.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
and I had
magandang payoff sa'yo. Pumasa ka kahit ko.
yeah, blessing. This
Yeah.
it was a blessing. So I still thank God.
So Hyacinth, now what is your tips for our members? Your golden tip.
Okay. Golden tips.
Yeah.
Well, for listening, guys, since I have a Swoosh account, I don't know, just if you want to try the Swoosh platform, please try to be active we have this Phonetics Swoosh English IELTS support group. Actually, it's if you're gonna buy it, and I wish I didn't, it's $49. But guys, you can use the IELTSonlinetests.com. You just have to create your account. Yeah, it's a perfect platform also for listening and for reading and writing. Sir Jeff, I cannot give any tip. Just please practice and study.
That's a good thing, practice.
Yeah, please. Don't imitate my study habits for reading and writing, which I didn't have any.
Okay. So for your speaking.
For my speaking, well, of course, without practice, you will really not conquer the speaking subtest. So since I'm a shy type, I'm an introvert. I practice most of the time by myself in front of a mirror. But guys, as much as possible, try to have a speaking buddy, because a speaking buddy will boost your confidence. It's like you are practicing already talking to an examiner. And also guys, if you're planning on practicing alone, have an IELTS expert assess you first, so that you will know your weakest points and you will be able to focus on those areas. Second tip I have, I think I mentioned it earlier. Never use fancy words if you're not sure how to use them correctly or accurately in a sentence. Yes, guys, I'm going to help you. Berlin.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is if you're not that good at grammar, don't focus on thinking about fancy words. Focus on improving your grammar first, because no matter how uh, highfalutin your words are, or that words that you used, if you have a tendency to produce a lot of grammatical mistakes, then your scores will be, less than average. And last tip, sorry if I took too long.
No problem. You
Last
still
and
have
most.
plenty of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
uh, did you finish all the questions? What? I wasn't able to.
About the
Mm,
application, if you finish all those questions.
no, I didn't. I focused on those latest topics.
Mm, okay.
Mm,
So
okay.
final tips. Final.
Final tip. I know it may be this tip is well, it's maybe cliche for the others, but for me it's really effective, and it's of course pray.
Mm,
Pray earnestly, guys. God is, merciful and gracious to those who seek for his hand. So just
mm.
pray and have faith and be confident with your English.
Wag
So I think those
ma-conscious.
are the only.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Oo, sa part 3, really, na-conscious ako. So,
Okay. Yes, I think if you want to say thank you, especially if you have a speaking buddies, this is your best time to,
well, my speaking buddies were most of the time Kuya Bert,
you
um,
have heard.
Aljan, Alice, Summer, and Shirley.
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't remember who were those other people, but they were most of the time my speaking buddies, and yeah. So I think that I would, of course, I would like to thank them because they also morally supported me the few days before my exam, because I was really so desperate. I didn't know what to do, because it's my first time, and I didn't know what to expect. So yeah, thank you. And thank you so much, guys, for this group that you created, Sir Jeff. Thank you so much, because from time to time I've been checking the images and from BBC News, and I've also took some fancy words from there. So thank you so much. This group has been really helpful.
Yeah. Okay. So I think
Mm.
let's go to our Q&A. Basahin na lang natin yung chat. Ako na magbabasa for you para hindi ka
Ay,
mahirapan.
thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
okay, ito lang. From Jemar Talingas, challenging questions but you managed to get a band score of 8 in speaking. And
Glory to
then
God.
Arian Cabrera, she sounds right. And
Thanks.
you're from Gwen, congrats ma'am, you're an inspiration. And Jemar, he replied
Mm.
like Panadol night. Ito paracetamol.
this is this is not advisable, guys, but
Okay.
whenever I have a mild headache,
Berlin
I take pan.
Samia, naiyak ako sa tagumpay mo ma'am, sabi ni Berlin. Happy siya for
Thank you. Thank you so much, Berlin.
case. From Michael, ginagamit din ni Michael yung application, practice makes perfect.
Mm.
Pero sabi ni Jemar,
Yes.
reading is my Waterloo din.
Mm. High five.
Hirap talaga yung
Really.
reading. Pero practice
Sobra.
lang. I think sa may IELTS online, medyo mahirap yung reading doon. So, pag nakaka 6.5 or 7 ka doon, sa actual, baka mas mataas yung score mo.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. So, from Berlin again, please help us, ma'am. We are here in Saudi as well.
No worries.
Yeah.
Just join. Yeah, maybe from time to
Fine.
time I will also join the Zoom
Yeah, I can
practices.
do that. Kaylin, from Michael, prayer works. And Kaylin K, hi ma'am, is there a time that you stutter during your speaking session? Nag-stutter ka ba?
Yes. Oo. A lot, guys.
Oh,
During part 3, ay naku po. My God, that's why I cried, because of my part 3. So, yeah, I'm not perfect. I've had a lot of mistakes.
may ams and a ka ba?
Wala.
Sabi ni
Wala
Mike.
masyadong.
So, fluent talaga
No,
sa
not really.
Haya. And maganda rin yung voice niya. So, very clear din. So, if you have question, you can unmute your mic, guys, or you can chat in. From Berlin, I have speaking buddy working in, I think, in your hospital. Same with you,
King
Mike.
Fahd Medical City? Ah!
Yes.
Wow. So, see you. See you around.
Okay. Guys, may question kayo. Pwede kayo mag-unmute. How do you manage to answer question that you don't have any idea?
Especially in part 3, what? Whoa, that's a tough question. Ano ba yan? Parang nahirapan ako doon. Well,
Paano mo siya inatake? Paano mo siya sinagot?
Filler muna, filler. That's when I used I've been mulling this over lately. But what I reckon is, pinahaba ko muna. Nag-isip muna ako. Kasi emotionally intelligent. Filler, guys. It's very important. Ago attention siya, to be honest.
Yeah. So, wala kayong question, guys? Okay. So, before we end, ito kasi meron tayo sa last part ng words of wisdom or philosophy in life. So, actually, 10 minutes to go na lang tayo. Okay. So, yes, Hyacinth. Okay. Kasabihan.
Well,
Hindi. Ano
well,
wala?
I'm not
Words
sure
of
if this is a
wisdom mo.
saying or what. I just got this.
So, sorry.
Well, aside from Philippians 4:13, which I've been meditating on every day, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I have this one line, or maybe two lines. It's an excerpt from a Christian song that I've been listening to lately. It doesn't matter what you've heard. Impossible is not a word. It's just a reason for someone not to try. So, guys, there's nothing impossible. Don't think about that word. You can do this. Kung kinaya ng iba, di ba? Why can't you?
True. Very true. So, ang lalim nun.
Ay, malalim. You can do this.
Yes. So you don't have any more question, guys, before we close this. So, what is the song from Sus? Ano daw yung song? Song title?
Ano siya? That's what faith can do. By Cutlass. Kutles.
Yes.
It's a really inspiring song, guys.
Actually, you need later yung sample mong song, ha? Actually, kapag nag-exam ka din, kailangan mo rin ng theme song. Like ako, diba? Sa theme song akong fireworks, saka ano pa ba yun?
Ay, wow.
Fight song.
Yeah, motivational.
Dapat ma-inspired ka kasi.
Yes, yeah. You have to stay motivated throughout your, study.
Yung papunta ka pala ng exam center, meron ka ng music, gaganon ka na, pampalakas ng...
Yes. Yes, really. Don't study during your exam day. Please, don't cram. Just listen to good music, motivational song, or talk to someone you love. Diba?
Wow. China Oil, sana may love.
China Oil? Your family, diba? Your family members.
Oh, yes. Sabi ni Sus, sample daw nung
Ay, alam ko.
Baka maganda boses ni Haya.
Ay, hindi. No.
Okay. Any more question, guys?
Hala siya.
Sample lang. Sample.
Seriously?
Pwede ba? Kahit yung word, yung lang lyrics na importante. Paano ba yun?
Sige nang.
Wow. Mag-clap kayo.
Grabe sila. Ano nga ba yun? Nakalimutan. Na-mental block ako, sir. It doesn't matter what you've heard. Impossible is not a word. It's just a reason for someone not to try.
Wow.
Thank you. Charot! Guys, doing this for you guys.
Napagbigyan ng request mo, Berlin and Sus. Pag kayo nag-success story, pasasayawin niya kayo.
Yeah.
From Michael, araw-araw po practice mo, ma'am, sa speaking.
Yes. Every day I spend maybe 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Even if I'm tired from work, I devote my time in speaking. I focus in speaking and then spend 1 week in listening.
So, yeah.
Mm.
So, sa speaking, mga nakakailang practice sa isang araw no?
Maybe 2 to 3 topics a day. A night pala. When I get home from work, I always do it. I do my utmost effort to cover 2 to 3 topics, especially those difficult ones, guys.
So I think there is no more question. So Hyacinth, congratulations. Ang taas ng score mo sa speaking.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so yes, congratulations and enjoy mo yung moment. Madami ka pang interviews to be done next. I think
One more na lang. One more. With
Okay.
Tanya. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Hyacinth, naging inspiration ka sa kanila and alam ko naman magaling ka talaga. So yes, congratulations.
Thank you, Jeff. God bless your heart.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
So guys,
You can do
thanks
this.
for coming. Okay. Okay. Bye.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Yes.
Oh.